Hi, Dr. Saxena here, and I've been talking on some of the areas where some things can be worked, and we are talking about a subset of people who are really into some kind of problem, and they can always get into some kind of reaction, which I try to equate, I try to work it out like that because something like I give example of a drug called penicillin, and once this penicillin was being told as a touted as the biggest landmark discovery, but what happened later was we found out there were people who looked into, there were some people having some allergies or anaphylaxis because of that. So the same thing is happening here in the vaccine area, and I'm very sure about what how these things are. We are not only talking about something like anaphylaxis or allergies, we are talking about something like delayed hypersensitivity, which appears quite long time, and these are all the chronic sequelae of this vaccine. It's not the acute sequelae we are talking about. There were a lot of deaths which were reported post flu vaccine, post the vaccines what has been. So even for COVID, now we have got people who got perished, and we have some case studies trying to work it out what might have went wrong and all that. And we somewhere we I'll come up with this one, but let me tell you, there is always a subset of people who are sometimes allergic, or who has the delayed hypersensitivity, who don't react these particular things properly. So what we are trying to work it out is there is an urgent need to work out with this particular stuff, to find out that subset of population who may react, and what we can do is post vaccination also. I can always we have a protocol trying to check out what is the D dimer level at 2 weeks, 4 weeks, or 6 weeks, or you can always have just a look at something like high sensitive C-reactive protein, again 2, 4, and 6 weeks. Apart from that, we try to look at a basic thing called a lymphocyte count, which is done previously before giving any jab, can help that to pick up that subset of population. What we have seen is people who has got TH1 and TH2 imbalance. Usually it is a slightly a nasty thing. What I can always tell you, it took a long time for us to understand. But the people who are having a disbalance of TH1 and TH2, these are the people who are getting into problems with the vaccines as well as with the disease. So you need to work it out. You need to further stabilize. We are trying to stabilize the how this your efficacy of these vaccines. We are concerned about the efficacy of the vaccines. We are not. We believe that there has to be some kind of protocol which should be established, so that we can always see that we can screen out the people. I have big we had a good number of examples what we had, and we had seen what happened with Ritu, who was an 18-year-old girl, and she succumbed to post vaccination, and this is being always reported in AFI. But most of the things, her condition went after the giving the jab. The platelets went keep dwindling, and it came down, and we the kind of work what was being we try to look into that is a simple CBP post vaccination within a week or something like that could have prevented the disaster. So this is one thing which we don't want to. I know this is has to be a big health debate. We are not against vaccine. We are talking about safe vaccine. See, all these things which we are talking about. My mission, our mission, is to prevent vaccine injury and death. That should be, and what we are looking is we need everyone to, all the stakeholders, even the government, NGOs, public. We want this kind of people should understand what is this doctor is talking about, and how things can be worked out. I can always tell you, there are a number of Mr. Govindan, who lost his daughter from Coimbatore, had he had checked the D dimer, or or what happened was his daughter was given steroids as well as anticoagulants quite late in the process. By the time this girl had a COVID vaccine, and further later down, she started going in a downhill course, and she was admitted. There was kind of so many things which happened with her, and I can always tell you, talking to them, I understood this was one thing which could have been easily prevented just by having a small platelet test and D-dimer and the kind of and this happened the June last year, same this June, not last year. So we had for COVID we had really come up with a lot of things. We used to start steroid, which is life saving, and anticoagulants, which is definitely life saving. At the day 5 or day 7, we HSCRP